I'm co-founder and ex-CEO of Hacken. Now I moved to chairman position. Ex-Deloitte, spent 8 years there and trying to build crypto Deloitte Hacken for the last 8 years. Member of a lot of associations, author of the books, blah, blah, blah. So, if for those who doesn't know, Hacken is a company that have on its track record working with almost all big brands you know in crypto. Coinbase, Kraken, Binance, Bybit, all are our clients. But of course, we are more proud of building products and tools and securing small guys who are the biggest victims of our vulnerable crypto world. So this presentation, I will speak a little bit I will scare you a little bit, give you some solutions, but I will also give some spicy stuff that I'm very excited about and that I want to share. So we start with some educational stuff. So you can spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on security audits, millions, but as we say in our industry, one weak link can collapse the entire ecosystem. So if you don't pay enough money to your DevOps, who is rotating keys or whatever, and he is unhappy, he will search for the jobs. And he will click on some Zoom link, and your whole system, all your crypto will be at risk that this guy will be hacked and you will lose all your money, trust, business, and maybe you will even lose your wife. Sometimes it's a good thing, you never know. So there are things that you cannot predict, you cannot think of, and for example, Bybit hack. They were not hacked like in reality, like no one compromised their people, no one compromised, cracked their code. The reality is that they been hacked through a supply chain provider, through safe, but this is the problem of like infrastructure design. So you have to think about a lot of things, not just like paying the auditors for smart contract audit of a token, but in reality, all your TVL, all the DeFi infrastructure is hell of a mess, and hackers don't even think about like cracking your token. And of course, if you run an exchange, you know that you are the #1 victim. I know so many examples of the exchange hacks that are not even public. Usually exchanges don't want to talk about it, but just bear in mind that all exchange employees are the first targets for the hackers. And you can even, and hackers have patience. When they are in your system, they are waiting for the best moment. So when at your hot wallets, for example, is the biggest amount, and they hit you hard, it's usually on Friday evening, of course, in the moment when all people are already drinking beer and they are not able to prevent the laundering of the money. And of course, yes, forget about recovery of the funds. It's almost impossible. So, and also, like if you are hacked, my personal advice to you, talk to your friends, they will help you to blacklist your crypto. Chances that you're gonna recover 0.05%. And those who are saying to you we are recovering the funds, they're just taking upfront money and they do the same job, like blacklisting in very known public channels. And yeah, just if you a smart guy, you can take a picture of this slide. Just another, mentioning of. I see a few smart people. That's cool. So just like just a memo of what can go wrong. Smart contracts exploits, and it's just one of the things. Yeah, your security partner will for sure. He can give you a very big scope of work that he can do. Usually people are looking at scope of work, it's like, no, it's like too much, I don't have a budget. But the reality is like, this is what is needed to sleep and not, and drink beer on Friday without being nervous. So another slides are for like what your security partner can do for you. Obviously, having a third-party partner is cheaper in the long run rather than to have to hire a lot of people for different reasons. Like first reason that I would like to highlight because of experience. No one in the industry have bigger experience than professional security firms because of the products, because a lot of clients, because of different languages, different attack vectors. So your CTO or CISO, whoever you will hire, he will know very well your system, but he will still outside from the world of hacking, and that's just the reality. So our approach is like you do the sandwich approach when you are building different layers to protect your liquidity, your reputation. And it starts with team and operations, of course. As I said, it starts even with HR. Yeah. Right now, like a lot of people don't know this. Like some people know, but if you are not Chinese-speaking founder, probably you will want to have a Chinese man in your team because to bring some experience, integrate with some, I don't know, protocols if needed easily. But the reality is, we as Europeans, we cannot distinguish a Chinese guy from the North Korean. And North Koreans are sending their CVs applying to all the jobs. Even if you have a job application, I guarantee you will receive a CV from Anderson Lee or whatever guy. And they are having Taiwanese passports. They pass the KYCs easily. They do fantastic job for the job interview and tests, and you hire them. And then he's in your system. And then he's just patiently waiting when is the best moment to hack you and drain your funds. It happened already so many times. The problem is massive. Almost all big protocols have North Koreans in their team, but how to do it starts with HR. So yeah, let's go next. Secure infrastructure. Yeah, the private keys compromise, the access control is the biggest problem. But there are tools, there are best practices that you can follow. For example, I really recommend to go through certification called CCSS, is Cryptocurrency Security Certificate, because they have a guidance and basically what you have to do from the like generating the private key up to deploying the protocol in the product. So there are things you can follow even if you are not a technical founder. So CCSS is my reply to you. Yeah, so the smart contract audits. So many cases we have in our industry that people are just doing an audit for a very, very small part so that they have marketing. Hey, we work with Hacken or we work with some other brand, but so that exchange can list them, community is happy. But yeah, community doesn't know how to read the smart contracts. In most of the cases, they see the brand, they see okay, they are happy, but the scope, the coverage of that audit was just peanuts. And in many cases, the audit is done on the smart contract that can be upgraded. So if the dev changes something after audit, it's no longer relevant, and people doesn't know it. And we don't have still in our industry the big database of the audits, and no one is tracking the changes there. But it's coming soon. So all you guys, if you save money on your smart contract audit and you change the code afterwards, soon you're gonna be in trouble. Yes. Next, bug bounty. Yeah. So, and this is where we come to a spicy thing. So, bug bounty is a must. Like no security auditor, especially if he's a professional, he will never give you a 100% assurance that he didn't miss anything. Everything can happen. You know, even the best teams, they can miss some obvious bugs or not trivial bugs. They cannot have all the, don't have enough time to do all the possible tests on your smart contracts. So that's why the bug bounty is the best practice, is what you have to do. But bug bounty is usually a very expensive thing. So you have to freeze like minimum 100K for a decent smart contract so that the community is interested to check your and like basically invest their time into your security for free. Like in the beginning, it's free because your smart contract can be done in a proper way that there is no bugs. But there is a way. So what we started to do with our it's different presentation. Okay, so what we started to do with our clients, so we started to offer them that we will take 10% of our revenue, we will create the pool, and we will make this pool available to community for very short term period, and we limit the size of this pool so the community can get 100% plus yield from this pool. And they start putting money in, they started to make yield, but this is the deposit for bug bounty. And the thing is that we immediately announced bug bounty at our platform. Hacking Proof is one of the biggest, best platforms for bug bounty. And the hackers start to search for the vulnerability, critical mistake in the code just after our audit. And if they find, they get all the money. So not just the 10%, but all the money that people have invested, put it in the pool, and basically usually it's a good check. If not, yeah, they didn't find anything, and the guys who put money in the pool, they get all the yield, and they're also very happy because it's more than 100%. So we started to do it. We run, I don't know, 15, 20, like we call it dual defense post-audit bug bounty, and yeah, there was a case when we missed a critical, well, but the percentage was okay, was fine. Then we started to offer this service to the projects who didn't start working, where we lost because of the money, all the stuff, and we got on this dual defense, we got the project from other auditors. And the community who trust us, they keep putting the money. We have, and we have 3 times in a row hacker win. So basically, all the community lost money 3 times in a row. They're furious. We're happy because we help the clients to prevent from being hacked. Auditors are furious as well. They hate us and don't want us to find mistakes after them as well. But the idea is that the community said, okay guys, this is amazing, you helped the product, but we lost the money. Can we bet next time on hackers? We're like, oh my God, is this a prediction market on security auditing? We love it, yes, let's do it. So this is a spicy thing. Security prediction market. Yes, I know it's a buzzword. It's not hype. It's coming from the reality. So we're gonna update our pools for the security prediction market on the quality of the job done by not only us but others. So imagine a big name, reputable auditor has deployed the smart contract audit, and you will have a chance to bet whether hackers will crack it or not. So. Yes, security is a fun thing, you know. We always try to innovate and find a way how to deal with the black hat hackers. Last but not least, Extractor is our own on-chain monitoring tool that also can solve some of your compliance issues. If you want to get the license in Europe or MENA region, I'm living in Abu Dhabi, by the way. If we have Abu Dhabi crew, let me know. Yeah, so this is something that can prevent you on Friday evening, as we talked today, from the hacking. So if you can set up on-chain monitoring tools in the way that they automatically react to malicious smart contracts that are trying to interact with your protocol, and timely block your liquidity so that it's not even theoretically possible to drain funds from your protocol. So yeah, Hacken, big company, 150 people. We have a booth. If you have questions, I'll be very happy to talk. Thank you so much for your attention. Ciao.